Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 50 of Chris Latinas. You can follow me on Instagram and Ravelry at Chris Latinas, and if you love cozy mysteries, follow me at the Crafty Cozy Mystery Chat. I will have in the down bar when I start talking cozy mysteries, so if you're just here for the mysteries, you can go straight to that. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you know when new content comes out on this channel. So this house is full force Christmas right now. I blame Hallmark. It's making me want to decorate everything. I'm not kidding you. It has also caused me to cast on some things. Even though I said I was not going to cast on anything for the rest of the year, yeah, I needed some Christmas yarn in my life. I really did. I've just been completely obsessive with wanting the holidays, which is very rare for me. So my kids are usually so over the top with it. I'm just like, is it over yet? I'm done with holidays this year. I don't know what happened. Maybe because they missed Halloween. Because usually my kids start Halloween, they start obsessive, then they go straight to Christmas, and they go straight to the birthday. So we skipped Halloween. I mean, they're making up for it for Christmas now. Like, it's nonstop. All the teachers know my son. They're like, all he talks about is the elf on the shelf. All he talks about is Christmas. He's obsessed. They all know him. But this year, they skipped Halloween. So that was weird. So maybe that's why I'm in the holiday mood, or just Hallmark. Constantly want Hallmark, and they have everything in red. Have you noticed that? Every outfit is this beautiful sparkly red. It's beautiful color. I'm not a red person, people. I want to knit in red. I want everything to be in red. I don't understand it. It's craziness. So I had to cast on some Christmas socks, of course. I figured that was the easiest thing. Let me lean my way into this Christmas craziness I've got. This is deep stash, like deep, deep, deep. First yarn I ever bought that was self-dyeing. I mean, not indie dyed, self-striping yarn. It's from Jinx Yarn. I don't remember when she was dyeing. That's how long I have had this. It is her Naughty or Nice colorway. So I knew I wanted to design a sock with this yarn, and I wanted to call it Naughty or Nice because I love the name of it. And sorry, my throat. I've got allergies again, so I'm don't ask. But so I wanted to design something that was naughty or nice. So here's my reason now. I finally came up with it. I'm so happy. It was like just the bulb just coming on me to this year. Because again, I've been staring at this for years. So this side is the lace, which is the nice side. Then you go to this side. It's the cable. It's the naughty side because when you're naughty, you cross your fingers. You cross the yarn when you do a cable. Huh? All right? I'm obsessed. And it's just the enough pattern. So like you get your stockinette going, but because it's just on the sides of the first needle when you do a magic loop, it's so simple to knit. And I love it so much. And I have over here, I did not open this from last year. It's from the Cozy Knitter. It's her Advent yarn. I did it 2 years ago, and then on impulse buy last year, I bought this. And then I was doing the anthology throw last Advent. I did not open this. I decided I didn't want it. I think I'm going to open it up now and knit this pattern again. Even though I have not finished the sock, by the end of by next week, it will be done. Plus, I'm going to release this on December 15th. But I am so obsessed with this pattern. I think I want to knit in this, and it will look really good. And also, it will be brighter colors than this, so you can see the pattern more, I think. I think that's what I'm going to do. So, you want to see what it looks like? Let's see. This is from last year, remember, everyone. So, there's no spoilers. Everyone already knit this. So, it is... Oh, I forgot it was 2 skeins. Okay, yeah. See, I was going to do green. I was thinking about the green I'm using for the heels in this. This is more pastel. It looks like all pink. I don't know. Maybe I'll do gray again. Did I do gray last time? I don't remember. But yeah, I'm thinking gray now. I was thinking navy too originally, but now that I'm looking at this, maybe I'll do gray. I don't know. But this is what I'm doing for the heel on both of them. I might actually take this part out though. My OCD is getting. So what I did, I put this yarn for the cuff. I had the heel with this one. And then I went over here and I just kept knitting with the main color. So it's a little dark, little red over here. I don't know if I want to take it apart and put this. That's why I have the string still there. I didn't sew it in yet. I'm in debate. I don't know. So we will see with that. But this one was left over from my Candy Cane Lane socks, which, by the way, after I'm done knitting these, I'm casting those on for myself because I knit them for my son. So I'm going to knit the same exact way I knit this. I'm going to knit the one I gave him. I'm trying to figure out. All right. So, all right. This is Hawthorne from Knit Picks. It's fingerling weight, and it's called Serpent. So that's what I'm going to do there. And then this one was Ginger Snap That. I got a kit. So it was like a little project bag that had reindeers on it. And the colors corresponded to the project bag. So it had, it had red, black, gray, and white. So I'm finally using the red mini. I don't know why I haven't used them. I think I was just trying to, maybe I'll put it in something all together. But I was like, I just wanted it with this. I think it looks really good. The only thing is I wish it was sparkly. I wish both of these were sparkly. That was my only concern, but I'm loving it so much. And this yarn is so sparkly. Oh my God. I mean, look at that. I've never seen anything like this. When I was knitting it up, I was like, I didn't realize it was. And then when I was knitting, I'm like, whoa, where'd that come from? It's gorgeous. These are going to be some beautiful holiday socks. I'm very excited about this. And then I am inside of a bag. I actually got this from the Cozy Knitter. Her mom made it when she first started dyeing. So I got this cute little bag. I'm finally using it. Very excited about that. And everything's getting all messed up over here. It's all knotted. So this is how far I am with the second stop. This is from Simply Serving My Little Grinch. My son loves the Grinch. And these are Mindful. Yeah, the Mindful Collection from Knit Picks. US 1, 2.25 millimeter. I'm using magic loop for it. That's what I do for all my socks. But so I got that for, I'm almost at the heel. I just got to do a little bit more green and then I'm ready for the heel on that one. And I'm thinking of putting the Cozy Knitter inside this utterly adorable bag. What do you think? It even lights up. It's really cute. Let's see. I tell you, I'm obsessed with Christmas right now. I don't know what's going on. It's nutty. It's utterly nutty. Love it. So I think I'm going to wind this up and start it tomorrow because tomorrow is the 1st. We will see if I actually do. I think I'm going to. I opened it, so I should do it, right? And I got 2 sets of needles in there so I can knit both socks at the same time. And then I'm hoping to have 3 pairs of Christmas socks by the time I'm done for Christmas. As I said, I want to knit the Candy Cane Lane from Autumn Poppy Designs. That's the other pattern I want to do. Okay. I'm so sorry. Let me get a drink. My allergies are so horrible right now. It's like, I just hope I don't start coughing. Remember last year, I had that cough. It was horrible. I already stopped recording because I already had one fit. Okay. So this is the one that's going to shock all of you. Again, Hallmark. It's so bad. It's in my Knit Picks Champagne Glitter Everyday Tote. I don't know. I've lost it. I'm knitting a Christmas ranunculus. I am really hoping to have this done. My friends are going to do a holiday party. I think it's the 12th. So I'm hoping to have this done for the 12th. I'm almost done with the body, actually. Yes, I just cast this on. So this is the Christmas ranunculus. And let me see who the designer is. I cannot remember her name. All right, I might not be pronouncing this correctly, everyone. Midori Heroes, Midori Hirose. So that's her name, and she made the ranunculus. It's this great oversized sweater. It's supposed to be for fingerling weight on size 10 needles, and you hold it double with like an alpaca with a mohair, so it becomes a DK weight. I am knitting it in worsted weight in Big Twist Twinkle in the red colorway. I originally was just going to do Big Twist, the normal yarn in a red, actually in this color red. And then when I went to Joann's to do my pickup, I saw the sparkly one. I had to. And then I bought it in purple and blue sparkly too. So I don't know if I want to knit another ranunculus or I just want to, or I might knit into completely different things. I actually did a search online I put in size 10 needles, worsted weight yarn. So I got all these sweater patterns because after I did my Felix cardigan, if you look at the last episode, I knit that in 2 weeks. I figure acrylic yarn for right now, because I don't have a lot of money, it's fabulous. It knits up super fast, and I can wear it every day. Where the other yarns I wear only when I leave the house, and I don't leave the house other than to pick up my kids very often, and I'm not going to put that on for going to pick up. I don't want to get dirty. So this is great because it knits up fast, and I don't have to worry about ruining it because it cost me $10 to make. So I'm going to knit a lot of acrylic sweaters this year, and I'll just have as staples in my wardrobe, and then I could go back to the better wool and everything and knit those. So that's that one. I am using Knit Picks Capri, I think it's called. The green needles they have. Oh, God, I love Knit Pick needles. They're so beautiful. And they have such a good point for wood needles. It's so nice and sharp. Look at that. Look at that. Can you see it? Look at that. That's beautiful. The Luca, they're very dull. I love their needles. I love the feel of the wool, the wood. And it doesn't seem to like get scratchy like these do. But that point, it drives me crazy. This point is amazing. It's such a difference. I knit the Felix with the other ones. And it was like, I grabbed the yarn and everything, but it wasn't like grabbing this. I know the sleeves I'm going to have to use the Luca because they have like the best shorties. And for some reason, you cannot get size 12 circulars in size 10 needles. I don't know why. I think they go up to 9. So I have to use the Lucas for that. It's fine. But I am enjoying knitting this with this. I have separated the body. I'm not sure how long I knit. Let me see. I made the Felix longer than the pattern was. So I think the pattern said 9 inches make the body. I made it to 13 inches, and then I did the ribbing for 2 inches. So that's how I want to do with this one again, because it was like perfect. So I have knit for 8 inches right now. So I just have a little bit more to go, and then I will have it. And also how I figured out the sizing for this, I think I'm doing a size 2. I think when I did the sport weight yarn, when I made my original ranunculus with, I think it was Knit Picks Galileo, I did a size 3 in it. How I did this was I looked up what the total stitch count was at the end of my Felix pullover. It said, I think it was like 200 and something. So then I went to look at the sizes on the ranunculus to see what the size was that went up to around that stitch count. I'm like, that's the size I'm knitting. And I haven't tried it on, but I think it's going to fit fine. I do. Again, sorry about my coughing or whatever. Not coughing, I don't know what you call it. Allergies, breathing. But look how beautiful that is. Oh my God. I can't wait to wear this. And yes, I'm just wearing this in the house because it's just the 5 of us. We don't go anywhere for holidays because I take care of my mom. But I just want something nice and festive for Christmas. And I just got so excited. And I have a holiday sweater from Disney, but it's so thick. Like this, at least the Felix that I wore, I'm wearing it everywhere. I've already worn it 4 times since I made it. It's so comfortable. So I'm sure this is going to be the same. It's a little more scratchy feeling because the whatever it is that they use to make it sparkly. But, oh, it's gorgeous. And it really sparkles. So I can't wait to wear this. I know it will be done soon. I've been putting off knitting on it because I wanted to make sure the length was right. And I can't get at my sweater right now because my husband's cleaning. And he put my sweater somewhere. I have to go crazy trying to find it now. Don't ask. Don't ask. I love my husband, but he starts one thing, then he goes to the other. He's like a squirrel. You know, like how I am with the knitting, that's how he is with everything. And I'm usually running behind him trying to finish everything he does. So he went to too many things on Thanksgiving weekend, and it's taking me a while to catch up to finish whatever he's doing. So I have to get my sweater to make sure I am correct on knitting it 13 inches in the body and then adding the 2 inches for the ribbing. But I'm pretty sure that's what I wrote in my notes. I know I took out 2 inches from the Felix. I had it, and then I took it apart and added 2 more inches. But I think I wrote in my notes what it was. I think originally I just added 2 inches. So that's 4 more inches to what the originals were. I'm thinking I'm correct on this. We will see. But I'm almost done. Oh, and I have this little progress keeper of a gingerbread house from Simply Serving again. Look can't wait to wear this. Oh my God, I'm so excited. And I have so much more of this acrylic yarn. They had such a sale on Joann's. I went a little cuckoo. I think I got every single purple they had, almost. Not in sparkly, but in regular colors. So you can see a lot more of this acrylic yarn. And then I got to finish these other sweaters. But here is another one of mine. This is my Seasons cardigan from Haley Ozetta. Okay, I am doing this in Big Twist Tweed in the navy colorway. And this is like the best thing for sweaters, the Everyday Totes from Knit Picks. I have like one in every color, I swear. I'm obsessed with it. But that's what I use in here. And I also have the coordinating Notions pouch, which I love. I did not buy that for everything, unfortunately, but I have it for the purple one. And I think I have it for the green one. So that's fun to have that matching. So this is where I was. I actually bought 2 more skeins because this sweater is eating up yarn. I'm not kidding you. I had 3 skeins of this for this, and the Felix had 3 skeins. The Felix, I still had like I'm going to say like a ball like this left over from the 3rd skein. I'm on my 3rd skein. I thought I was only on my 2nd skein. I'm on my 3rd skein. So it is eating everything up. And I switched all my stitch markers, not my what do you call them, needle caps to Christmas ones. And then winter, because it's blue. That's how my head goes. So let me see. Where am I in this? Did I show you where? Oh, there we go. There's the progress keeper. Found you. Okay. So last time I showed it, I had a little nutcracker now. I had something else over here. I think it was Halloweenish. So it was here last time I showed you. And I knit all this. This sweater is to be done when the kids are at school, no one's around, and I sit there because of these. These DPNs are driving me cuckoo. You knit the collar at the same time as a sweater, which I love, but she has it in a smaller size. These things are flipping everywhere, driving me out of my bloody mind. I'm not kidding you. And you can't even push the yarn. You have to be very gentle when you push the yarn down the needle because of the DPNs. It's too much. Yeah, next time I do this, I'm just leaving it the same size as the sweater. I am enjoying the half fisherman's wool. Half fisherman's rib. I am enjoying that. I know I'm going to wear the heck out of this, but oh my God, the DPNs. I'm excited to start the sleeves. But again, Crazy Sock Lady, she knit the whole entire body. So in my opinion, she got past the hard part. Then she knit most of one sleeve and then ripped the whole thing out. So I'm a little terrified. What is the sleeve like if she did all that and just ripped it out? But she's known to do things like that. But still, part of me is a little scared. Because is it more annoying because you have to purl instead of knit the wrong side? Well, because you're doing it around, they're all the right side. But like when you're on the wrong side over here, you knit the whole row when you do half fisherman's rib. So on the sleeve, I'm assuming you purl it. Maybe that just drove, I don't know. Because this is the part that would drive me nuts. Like you got through the hard part. I don't know. So I'm a little nervous. But I am determined to finish this year. Well, not this year. Because I got one more month. Let's face it. I don't think this is going to be done in a month. Especially because I'm obsessed with doing easy knits right now. But I'm going to say by the end of this winter, this will be done. And I need it because it is freezing at pickup. Oh my God. I have on so many layers. I am dying. And I need the sweater so badly. I am going to be living on it when I'm done. And also, I kind of want to knit a little bit longer. Because in the picture, it looks like it's short. But then I'm looking at this. And let me measure again. I already knit. I'm at 10 inches. So and you still got to do ribbing. I have to do one more buttonhole. And then one more buttonhole, I think, in this. And then you start the ribbing, which has another buttonhole. Or maybe I'm on the last buttonhole. I don't know. But I mean, this is already 10 inches. And usually when you do a cardigan, it's 14 inches the whole entire thing, the length. But it looks so short in the actual picture. So I was going to do another buttonhole, but now I'm like debating on doing that. Also, again, it would be kind of nice to be done. Just go. You know? I don't know. We'll see what I end up doing. I'm pretty sure. Oh, you know how I can find out? Wait. I did something on here, which I don't know. This might be a tip for all y'all. So she's saying do repeats. Repeat the fisherman's rib 14 times. Oh, it's 28 times each row. So it's a front and a back. So I say 14 times you do a repeat. Yeah, I'm on the last buttonhole before you start the ribbing. Yeah. So I know it's a lot of crossing. Then I add another row over here. So if I did want to add another buttonhole, I guess I'll see where I am. And then I'll measure, see if it's at 14 inches. If it's not at 14 inches, then I'll add another buttonhole. So I got everything ready. This is when I originally read it, and she said every 28 rows you put a buttonhole. Not thinking, hey, you got right side and wrong side, and I'm crossing out every right side. So that's why it's all messed up. But this was the easiest way to do it. So I would recommend just write 1 through 14 on this, and then 3 times, because that's how many times you have a buttonhole. And then just cross out. Every time you do a right side or wrong, just cross it out, and then you know, time for a buttonhole. That's what I've been doing. And it's been working wonderfully. Again, I have all this stuff out around me while I'm knitting this. So I cannot knit this when I'm with the kids. It's physically impossible. And if you drop a stitch, I mean, I figured out how to fix it, but it's not fun, people. Not fun whatsoever. So I am just going to do it that way and take my time with it. And I want this done. So, uh-oh. No. Okay. I lost one of my things. I heard it come off, but it's on the side, so we're good. I'm just going to sit you there. Stay there. Don't move. All right, my last thing that I've been working on, I have no FOs. After last episode, you think I have a million FOs? I have nothing. But I've been good. I've been really just working on these 4 projects. I'm going to finish them, people. This is my Hudson Valley blanket I designed. I finished the baby blanket from my cousin last episode. And now I'm knitting my blanket. So I was here last time you saw me, and I knit all this. Again, if I didn't get distracted with the sweater, I'd probably be a lot farther with this. I'm in my second skein. This thing is just falling apart. It's so bad. But I have 4 skeins right now. I think I have to buy anywhere between 2 to 4 more skeins. I'm going to measure it when I'm done with the 4 and figure it out. But, oh my God, this is going to be so snuggly. Look at that. I love it. I cannot wait to be able to snuggle under this. And I hope it will be done in January. So at least I get half of January and all of February. And I want to release this pattern in January too. So keep my fingers crossed I get this done. So that is it for what I'm knitting. I will talk to you about my advents. So I bought 4 advents. I'm insane. I have not really bought yarn this whole year, but I bought 4 advents. I'm nuts. So the first one is, as always, Sweet Sparrow Yarns. Oh my God, I made such a mess over here, people. Julie always puts it on this so you can hang it up. She stamps little woodland pictures on every envelope. Now, in past years, there is a present in every other envelope. But this year, when you first opened it, oh, there goes that. Okay. We got this bag, which is awesome. And she designs these pictures. She actually illustrates them. Then in here, we've got a little journal with another design she illustrated. We got a pair of beautiful scissors. Look at that, gold scissors. It's like she knew my kids are obsessed with gold right now. And then a little tape measure. So I'm wondering, these are, like, we always get a scissor and a tape measure. Always get that. But these other 2 are kind of extravagant. So I'm wondering if it's going to be anything in there. But basically what I do with her yarn, I always put it in my northeasterly blanket. That automatically, from the day 1 when I started buying her advents, that is what I'm knitting. That's my only advent project other than these socks that I might cast on that I'm going to be knitting. And again, I'm not sure if I'm going to be knitting it consecutively. We will see what I do. But that's what that yarn goes for. The next one was impulse buy. The shawl I made this year, the trifle shawl, which by the way is out on sale. You can see in the last episode, was my advent pattern for this year. I used dandelion and dogwood yarn. That was all roses. This one's all candy sweets. She makes these beautiful pastel yarns. I bought it again because I saw that it was about candy sweets, and it looked like there was a lot of different color pastels, and the other one was mostly pinks and reds. So I got a little excited and I bought this. It's a little extravagant. I will show you how. I have not opened this one yet. So, oh my. I got another bag. Oh my god. Look at this. Oh my god. It's all in this bag. I was wondering how I was going to keep. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Look at that. I didn't expect that. Last year it just came in a box. Alright, and each one is wrapped like this. Now she usually doesn't have any kind of treats in here. So I'm thinking it's just the yarns. There's something else here. What is this? It's the envelope. Oh, this is the colorways. So it's like a menu. Love it. Yeah, chocolate, honeycomb, hazelnut, sadie, pecan sticky bun, raspberry creamy Claire. I cannot wait to start opening this. This might be the design for my 2005 advent calendar, I'm thinking. That's what I'm going to use this yarn for, probably. And she always goes to 23 minis, and then the 24th day, you get a full skein. Sweet Sparrow, you get a full skein on the 25th day. So there's that one. Now, this is my first year of buying this one. This is the one I'm probably going to end up designing next year's advent out of. It's my Holly Dyeworks advent calendar. It was cute how she did it. She put holes in the paper, and then she gave you a string, and she said string it up. So I'm hanging it in my dining room next to the Sweet Sparrow yarn one. And I have that. And I don't know what's in here. I think there's little things in here too. Don't know. We will find out. And my last advent calendar is, you know me, I'm obsessed with Disney princesses. Like crazy. You put a Disney princess on something, I will buy it. Because I live for Disney. Anything. Like that is my thing. So Yarn Cafe Creations did it again. This third year going. I've got all 3 yarn calendars of her Disney Princess collection. This is how she has done it this year. And then this is how I'm hanging it up. I have it like on a string and all these little ties of these reindeers, which were from my Plum Deluxe calendar last year. Unfortunately, I did not get it this year, but that's how I did it this year. So, aren't they cute? Oh my god. So I have them all hung up, and they're so festive because they're all gold. My kids came in, they were like, what is that? And their jaws just dropped. They saw all this pretty gold hanging between the 2 cabinets. So that's how I'm hanging that one. I am so excited to open these. I did peek at the thing. I picked Tiana. I couldn't wait. She's one of my favorite princesses. I love The Princess and the Frog. I love New Orleans. So, first year was Sleeping Beauty, who's my absolute favorite. Then is Rapunzel. And then it's Tiana. I'm obsessed she's not doing Moana anymore. I love Moana. And she said no one ordered Moana. If I would have known that, I would have done that instead of Rapunzel last year. But the Rapunzel colorway was, oh, gorgeous. I don't want to... The Tiana one doesn't remind me of Tiana very much, but it reminds me of something. But I will tell you after I open it, because I don't want to ruin it for anyone else in case they had the Tiana. But I do enjoy it. It's beautiful. I cannot wait. I got the gold Stellina. That's probably why she has gold on everything to open it. Last year I made the anthropology throw. This year, Helen Stewart did not design a blanket. I was very upset about that. Because that's what I use this yarn usually for. Of course, I haven't knit the habitation throw out of this yarn. Because I do want to do this in a blanket. I don't know if I'm going to design something. Maybe I'll do a habitation throw. But I didn't do, the first one I didn't do anything with. So I have 2 of Yarn Cafe Creations Princesses for blankets. We will see what I do. I don't know. But I was really upset she didn't do it. She did a wrap. And I was like, no, I don't want to do a wrap. I just finished a shawl. I don't want to knit that right now. Because usually I do knit one of her designs. She's my all-time favorite designer. And oh my God. I got the highest compliment in my whole entire life. I was just like blown away. Natalie of Love and Stitches podcast, Knitting Natty on Instagram. She used my name in the same sentence as Helen Stewart. I was just like crying when she said that, because I designed the Advent pattern. So she was like the Queens of Advent, and then she had my name in there. I was like, and then Helen Stewart. What? Helen Stewart and me in the same name. That is like the biggest compliment you could ever give me. I'm like ready to cry right now, because that's just like, so Natalie, thank you so much for that. You have no idea what that means to me. And I can't wait to start seeing her her Christmas vlog. She usually ends up going to Disney during her Christmas vlogs. And I think she said she was going to Florida, so I'm very excited. So check out her vlogs. She also has her Advent. I'm sorry, I'm like going like this today. I'm Italian, that's what we do. But so she's doing her Advent for she has like Advent patterns she does, and she had my trifle shawl on there. There's also a discount code if you go and watch that episode for any of my patterns, not just the Advent, but any pattern you can use till the end of February. I think it was the end of February, beginning of, it was February, yes. I can always, if you want it in February, I'll extend it. Maybe I'll do extend it. But yeah, sorry. Allergies again. Oh. Yeah, so watch that episode. She has a lot of great Advent designs other than just mine. And then last year's Advent was really good too. And then there's two other podcasters, which I just found these podcasts, which I really like. So there's Amber from A Lovely Yarn podcast. She actually, how I found her was she did this episode where she said, I think it was like 50 free worsted weight hat patterns. I remember last year I was obsessed with hats. So this year when I saw that, I was like, ooh, I want to see what that is. So I was watching that, and then she said she was doing an Advent thing. And then I found out my pattern was on the Advent one, which I was so excited about. So she's doing an Advent one too, so go check her out. Again, it is called A Lovely Yarn. I will have links down below. And then I also found another podcaster, which I've been watching recently. Hers is Ollie and Bella, and her name is Sherry. And is that right? Yeah, Ollie and Bella. I think it's the name of her daughters. And I've been watching her, so I've really been enjoying those podcasts. And she's on Instagram as Ollie and Bella too. I will link her down below so you can get all the information. I'll probably do the Instagram links. I don't know how to link the YouTube other than my own YouTube. So I'll just do that so you guys can find them. I've enjoyed them so much the last couple of weeks. I've suddenly been in this YouTube watching frenzy lately. So highly recommend those. I think that's it. I think I'm ready to do the cozies. The only thing is, I think I left my phone in the other room. Give me 1 minute. Hi everyone, I'm back. I don't know how to edit, but I know how to add things to the end of videos. So that's why I did it like that. Okay, so the first thing I want to say is my friend Marta from the the Cozy Mystery Club. Mine's the Crafty Cozy Mystery Club. But she sent me this too. I want to show you. How cool is this? It's a comic book with knitting patterns in here. What? This thing is so cool. Look at that. Maybe I shouldn't be showing too much because I don't know if I get in trouble or not. But it's called Knit Scripts, the world's first comic strip knitting book. 21 patterns plus a bonus pattern. I don't know why they just write 22 patterns. Illustrated by Michelle Phillips and Laura. I have no clue. And Alice Ormise Burlette and Karen Kim Marr, I guess, wrote it. It's a little hard to see. That's the illustrator, and this is who wrote it. Can't read it very well. But it's really cool. Like, do they have a thing on here? I know my whole knit group wants to see this when I told them we had it. Even has a chocolate chip cookie recipe in here. See, like, these are the patterns in it. At the end of the book, she's showing you all the different patterns you can knit. I love this. It's so much fun. I'm a little curious if I could follow the pattern because it's comic books. I don't know. Because it's like all, you know. I kind of want to try one of them out. I know there's a Dashwood thing. They're named after, some of them are named after, I don't know if they did it on purpose, Jane Austen characters, which you know me, I love me Jane Austen. So like the Dashwood was one of them. Yeah, here's the Dashwood. So again, I don't know if that's named after Sensibility or not. It's circular pie shell. I don't know. Might have to cast this on sometime next year. Thank you so much, Martyr. I love it. And everyone in my knitting group is excited about seeing that. So the other thing I have read, I've not done too much reading. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is this month's Cozy Mystery Club book was called Sprinkle with Murder by Jenn McKinlay. Oh, here we go again. I am so sorry. There we go. Now you can see it. Right? So, a little backstory to this. She has 3 series. Library Lovers, The Hat Shop Mysteries, and then this one is a Cupcake Bakery Mystery. She was one of the first cozy mystery writers I have started reading. She started out with the Library Lovers. I've been reading them slowly to savor them. I didn't know too many cozy mysteries. Now I know like hundreds of them. So I can finally finish the mysteries I started when I first started reading. I started savoring them. So one of them was called, let me look it up. I did this so it's easy access. Death in the Stacks is number 8 of Library Lovers Mystery. All right. When I'm reading this book, I was like, who are all these people? She's introducing a whole lot of these characters. We should know. I don't know any of these people. Who are they? Where did they come from? Flash forward a year. On Cozy Mystery Club, we did the Hat Shop Mysteries. It's the characters from the Hat Shop Mystery and the Cupcake Mysteries. She did a collaboration of all 3 series into that one book. It was fabulous. Now that I know who these people are, I am going to read the entire Cupcake Mysteries. I just have one more book of the Hat Shop Mysteries, which, by the way, both of these are fabulous. Like, I can't tell you how much I love them. I actually love these 2 series better than the Library Lovers. They're much more kitschy. Like, the friends in it are much more cliquey and everything. Like, they have, like, in the Hat Shop Mysteries, they have these puns that they're always throwing at each other. And the Scarlet, who's the main character, who's from America, this is set in England. So it's a hat shop because, you know, in England, they're always wearing hats. And I think they're called clots. I don't know. But the little, not a full foliage hat, but that little thing they put over here. That's what I'm trying to say. But they, so she designs these hats. So she went from America. She had a big disastrous breakup with a guy who she did not know was married, and she found he was married, and she went viral when she broke up and found out he was married. So she went to go help her cousin manage the hat shop that their grandmother left them. So, sorry, my allergies again. But so basically, it's such a great series. I can't tell you how much I love it. The characters are amazing. They're so much fun. This is gay couple and that lives down the street. They're hysterical. They're like just so, you just fall in love with these characters. I just love how she writes. So now this Cupcake Mystery, which I just started this month, again, they got the glitchy characters that they're all like best friends and they're all getting along. So this one starts out with 3 best friends and 2 girls and 1 guy. The one guy is getting married to this bridezilla who's a complete nightmare. She's the nastiest person in the world. She has to own every single thing she puts in her wedding. So she goes, they have a cupcake shop. She says, I have to own the recipes that you're going to make from my thing. I want 5 unique recipes and you're never allowed to make these again. I own them, which is kind of insane. I can understand if you say you want to own them and you get like a profit from them every time she makes them, but saying you can never make these again is nuts. So, of course, she ends up dead and everything. And it's just the whole story is about trying to find the killer because she's blamed. The main character is Mel. She's blamed for killing, or the future groom, the fiance, was going to get blamed for it. So it's a really great series. Instead of doing puns in this one, they quote old movies. Come on. That's my thing, which, by the way, I got to see Bringing a Baby again. It made me want my Cary Grant. And I think they did have reference to Katharine Hepburn. I'm not sure if Cary Grant... I think maybe they did have a Bringing a Baby reference in there. Did they? I remember Katharine Hepburn was brought up at one point. Humphrey Bogart at one point from Maltese Falcon, I think, was one of them. It was a lot of good ones. So they would say the quote. I don't know, it would just be a random thing. You're like, what is that? And then they're like, oh, that quote, they would say. And they're like, oh, yeah. So it was really fun, especially when it was a Katharine Hepburn, because I recognized that one. I love me some Hepburn. So I really enjoyed that aspect. I enjoyed the characters. The plot was great. I read it in 2 days. And again, I have not been reading this month. So that was so refreshing to read this book because it just got my reading mojo back. So I was very excited. And what I'm going to do is, after I read all the Cupcake Mysteries, then I'm going to go back to the Library Lovers, reread Death in the Stacks, because the Cozy Mystery Club was originally doing a read-along with this last year. This year is this Paws and Claws. And again, I fell behind again. But that was another one. Both of these I read up to a certain point in them. And then it's funny because when I got to the point where I stopped reading, that's when I stopped with things, so I didn't read the new books. Don't ask me why. This is what I did. But so I stopped when it came to Death in the Stacks. I actually read one after that one. But I want to read the whole entire Cupcake one, and then I'm going to reread Death in the Stacks to see if I see things I didn't see originally. I'm very excited about that. And then I don't know if I'm probably not going to read Hitting in the Books. That's the number 9 one because I reread that one recently. And then I'll go, oh, shoot, I think it's a Christmas one. Yeah, I'll just skip it. Word to the Wise is the next one I'm going to be reading in that series once I finish all the Cupcake. So that's that series. Then the next one is Of Books and Bagpipes by Paige Shelton. Again, that one came out much better. You can see that one. I don't know why the other one you couldn't see at all. Let me see if I can you see it now? No, weird. So weird. Maybe it's the colors, wait. And you can see that one perfectly. Weird. All right, so this is the Scottish Bookshop Mysteries. I read the first one last March for book club, and I loved it. It basically has like a secret society of rich people in Scotland that collect books and artwork and everything, and that's what the first mystery is about. This one, the guy that owns the shop that she works in Scotland, she's from America, and this guy she knew, son, no, not her, the owner of the bookstore, the son, she had to go collect something from him for the owner, and she finds him dead. And they have to solve the mystery, and they're finding out all the stuff that they used to be part of a secret society in college. So many secret societies. It's really, it's a really good series. I'm highly enjoying it. But because everyone keeps interrupting me while I'm reading it, I'm having a hard time going back into it. When I first started, I was full-flown. I'm going to finish this in like 2-3 days. I got really far, and then I kept getting interrupted. So I have been having a hard time reading the rest of it. I think I got about like 60 more pages. I would like to finish it today so I have it done for this month. Next month, all I want to read is Christmas books. And what I was planning to do was that the Christmas books, I was trying to this month read about like 5 or 6 books up to where the Christmas one was. So I would only have Christmas reads next month. It was supposed to be Seaside Knitters. I was like 1 book away from it. Deputy Donut, I was 2 books away. I was supposed to read the Halloween one during Halloween, and then there's another one, and then that. I'm completely behind on that one. There was one other one that I did. Oh, I think it was a tea shop mystery, maybe? Tea cafe mystery? Which one's that? I love that you could just look up everything up in Goodreads and find out what was that. Oh, here it is. It was The Bookstore Cafe Mystery by Alex Erickson. I was supposed to read one, and then I had the Christmas one. Unfortunately, I did not do that. I might end up just reading it there. But this one I started reading already because I needed to put away the Bagpipes one. I just needed a break from that. So I started reading Knit or Die Trying, because the next one in this is a Christmas one again. Wow, it got dark out here. And that's by Allie Pleiter. Again, I think it's these light covers. It doesn't want to take the picture, but isn't that cute? The little bulldog in the knit shop. He has a little bed and everything. Oh, So far, I've been enjoying this one. There are protesters that, like the sheep growers or herders, farmers, sheep farmers. They are protesting this woman who is anti-meat, anti-everything, and she's saying you shouldn't be using wool. They're hurting the sheep when they get the wool and everything. So she's like protesting at this knit store. She's teaching people to use cotton wool and how to dye it properly and all this stuff. And no one knows this dyeing technique. So they're protesting her. And then her sister's there. And the sister and her fight. And she's supposed to be part of like a baking challenge going on in the town. And that's as far as I got. So, but I am enjoying this a lot. It is a really cute series. I love the knit shop. And she's funny. At one point she says, I don't want to be known as the knit shop that everyone ends up dying at. I thought that was hysterical, but it's funny because she had an event in the first book, someone died. She had another event now, someone died. So she's like, I'm afraid to do events now. So I thought that was hysterical. But that's pretty much all I've read this month. It's been really sparse because the schools, I'm telling you, it's been crazy. I'm trying to get ready for the holidays. I don't know. I just have not had any reading mojo, and I have so many Christmas books I have a list of that I want to read. So I think I might be doing a thing on the Crafty Cozy Mystery Chat where I'm going to list all the Christmas books I want to read. I don't know if I'm going to get to them. I probably won't. They're going to go into January, definitely. We will see what happens. But I definitely want to get to some of these, especially with the, oh God, I can't remember the name of the series. Especially with the Bookstore Cafe and Deputy Donut. I would like to read up to those Christmas ones because I was doing a good job with it. I was reading one every month. This month just threw me off and I couldn't catch up. So I have one more in that series and then I have their Christmas. So that one I might push to January to read. I will see. But other than that, and then another good series. Let me go to past challenges so you guys can find out these series. All right. So Christmas Tree Farm Mysteries. I have 3 and 4 in that one. They're by Jacqueline Frost. They're really good. So those 2 I'm definitely reading in here. And where is the list of them? So I can tell you what the actual names of them are. Slashing Through the Snow and Stalking Around the Christmas Tree are the next 2 in that series. Then this other one that I read last year, which I really loved, and it's the December book read for the Cozy Mystery Club. It's A Christmas Candy Killing by Christina Ramel. I already read that one. So I'm going to be reading the second one, which is A Nutcracker Nightmare. And it's really cool because the candy in these series, they're all named after poisons. So she's a big mystery book lover. So all the candies that they make in the store are named after poisons. I loved that. That was a cute little thing. So that I'm definitely going to be reading. And I think that was it. Because I can't, unless I try to follow up on them. I'm just trying to see if there's any other ones that I could see on here catching up with. Because I don't think I can. Well, I haven't really read too much. There was a Maddie Day one, too, but I had the Cozy Capers Book Club group. But that's number 4. I'm only on number 1 on that, so that's probably not going to happen. Oh, I know what else. I'm going to read Christmas Mittens Murder by Lee Horace. No, Maddie Day. I think that, is that who wrote it? Oh, wait. You know how to find it? Wait. Is it Maddie Day? I don't know. I read a book recently. It was really good. I think I have to go back in my thing to find out what the book was. Basically, the Mittens book was a prequel to a book I read this year, but it did not. Yeah, it was Maddie Day. Murder Uncorked was the first one in the series. But this is a prequel. And so Christmas Mittens Murder has like 3 different authors in it. See it right there? Can you see it? So that has 3 different authors, and I'm just going to read the Maddie Day story in it because it's the beginning story that they kept referring to in this. So that one I'm definitely going to read. I think that's it because the rest of them, I'm just so far behind on all of them. I mean, I guess I could read another Sherlock one. Yeah, I'm behind on all the other ones, so I can't catch up on any of these. But I can't, the third one in the, A Christmas Tartan on the Scottish Bookshop Mystery, I could read that one. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to read A Christmas Tartan, the last two on the Christmas Tree Farm Mysteries, and then the Nutcracker one, and then It Came Upon a Midnight Shear, which is the third one in the Riverbank Knitting Mysteries. That's what I'm definitely going to get through this December. Unfortunately, there's other ones. We'll see if I can get to them. I don't know. But that's it. So, everyone, I will see you here hopefully in 2 weeks. With my life, who knows? But I hope you guys all have a great week and enjoy decorating for whatever holiday you're celebrating, because Hallmark is making me want to decorate. And, oh, the tree looks good now that it's getting dark in here. But, okay, I will see you later. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you know when new content comes out on here. Bye, everyone.